President of the African Development Bank (AFDB), Akinwumi Adesina, during his closing remarks at a food security summit in Dakar, Senegal, announced that development partners have committed $30 billion to boost food production in Africa over the next 5 years. The three-day summit in Senegal's capital brought together key stakeholders such as African leaders, development banks, and international partners, including the United States, the European Union, and Britain, to mobilize funding and political commitments. The summit focused on the need for African countries to boost their food production capacity instead of relying on foreign imports, which have had the continent vulnerable to price spikes and shortages. According to United Nations estimates, the continent is facing its worst food crisis ever, with more than 1 in 5 Africans, a record 278 million people, facing hunger. The food crisis has been made worse by climate change, debt burdens from the COVID-19 pandemic, and the war in Ukraine, which raised prices of fuel, grain, and edible oils. Other factors such as year-on-year drought in the Horn of Africa, local storms destroying crops, internal conflict in Ethiopia, and floods and drought across the Sahel also had devastating impact on people's lives, families, health, and livelihoods. Kamil Sadiq, CBA TV.